Hi everybody, it's Casey Williams. I realized this week that summer's waning and my daughter will soon be back in school, and we really need to spend some time together. So we did that today. We went to a local state park and we had the perfect vehicle to take on our adventure. The 2023 Nissan Frontier Pro 4X. Let's go have a look at it. Let's be clear, the Pro 4X is far more truck than we needed for our adventure today. We spent most of our time on city streets, a little bit of gravel roads, and also, paved park roads. But the truck is certainly capable and certainly looks the part. If you look underneath it, you'll see skid plates. It's got a locking rear differential. It's got a 2-speed transfer case, so you really can do some serious off-roading. But you don't need that all the time. But I do like the look of it. The Frontier is already a very handsome truck. It was recently redesigned and just looks even better in Pro 4X trim. I like the red lettering here in the badge. I like the bug guard, black trim. I think it looks really sharp. Come around the side. We did get a little mud on the tires, just a little bit. The 17-inch black alloy wheels with the off-road tires on it. Again, the tires are just a little more aggressive for off-roading, for gravel roads. And you don't have to do severe off-roading all the time, but if you live down some farm roads, it'd be really good for that too. But the big fat tires also make it pretty comfortable on city streets when you're bouncing over potholes. I do like the steps. They're a little bit in your way when you're trying to slide in and out if you don't need to climb into a truck when you're in dress pants and trying to get to work. But they look really nice and look good on it, and they're kind of tucked up out of the way. Also like the bars here on the bed. I think they look really good. Again, it just kind of goes along with that kind of 1970s, 1980s pickup truck look that the Frontier is really good at. Come around the back. It's already preset for the trailer hitch, pre-wired. There's also another little step here to help you get in to the bed. And looking in the bed, there's a power outlet over there. You've got all the tie downs, spray and bed liners already in here. And for a crew cab compact pickup truck, there's actually quite a bit of space back here. The Frontier was already a pretty comfortable place to travel, but I really like the styling flourishes in the Pro 4X trim. You can really see it here in the seats, the orange stitching here, the orange logos in the backrest. These are actually leather and heated too, so that's an addition. On the dash, the orange stitching here. I like the grab handles, orange stitching in the color here. Also some accents on the door, and the orange stitching here on the leather wrap steering wheel. The steering wheel is also heated. So a lot of comfort here, a lot of nice luxuries as well. But the things that my daughter really appreciated, it has built-in Wi-Fi, it's got wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, you've got wireless charging down below, so very easy to connect all your devices. This has the Fender audio system, 10 speakers. I think Fender does a really nice job on their audio systems. I always liked it when they worked with Volkswagen, and I really like it in Nissan as well. It just sounds very nice in here. Very easy to use infotainment screen, proper volume and tuning knobs, which I think every vehicle should have, no matter what the touchscreen looks like. But the touchscreen is also very intuitive. Audio, menus, map, connect your phone dialing, all that stuff right here. You can also do it by voice. Down below, you've got dual zone automatic climate control, 4-wheel drive buttons here, and you got a power sunroof up above. Backseat legroom has been improved in this generation. It's a little bit bigger box. So I think 4 people, 5 people in pinch can be pretty comfortable in here. And they'll also be pretty safe. So this has adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot warning, lane keep assist. It actually nudges the steering as you get near the lines. Also has rear cross path detection and rear auto brake. So if you're starting to back into a kid's bicycle, back into a kid, it will apply the brakes and stop the vehicle. So overall, we used it more like a passenger car than a real truck today, but it was a very comfortable car to be in. So when you drive this, you really do know you're driving a truck. This is not one of the pretend trucks. It has an independent suspension in the back and all that. This is a truck that can actually tow real loads, haul real stuff, and also climb over, these decently sized rocks if you want to. But it has plenty of power. It has a 3.8 liter V6, produces 310 horsepower, routes that to the 4-wheel drive system through a 9-speed automatic transmission. So out on the highway, and again, we spent a lot of interstate time, that 9-speed's really nice. It steps down just a cog or two if you need a little more power. It still has plenty of torque, and it just keeps in the right rev range to drive nice. Fuel economy for a truck that has this capability, it's not terrible. 17 miles per gallon in the city, 22 on the highway. Again, if what you really need is a passenger car with a bed, this probably isn't your truck. You're going to look at the Ford Maverick, the Honda Ridgeline, or something like that. But for what this is, I really enjoyed driving it. Again, we were on some gravel roads, and you realize that it has the Bilstein shocks that really absorbs the road rough pretty good, the big fat tires. It really is equipped to do some off-roading. But I didn't find it unpleasant on the highway either. Sure, again, solid rear axle in the back, you get in some rough pavement, it'll jitter a little bit. but that's common in pretty much any pickup truck today. Overall, very nice truck to be in. My daughter and I had a really good time today. It was nice to spend some time with her while there was still some summer. We got to do a little bit of light off-road, and went down to a couple of covered bridges on gravel roads. They're a little bit rough. A couple of the Forest Service roads too. So nothing too dramatic, but the truck was certainly up to it. And for the two of us to ride in the vehicle, even on the highway, very comfortable. Threw our wet stuff in the back, and it was just perfect. So let's talk about price. So the Frontier starts just under $30,000. This one, Pro 4X, everything on it, $46,380. But I think everything that it offers, I think it's a pretty decent price. Next week, we'll have another great vehicle. Till then, storm forward.